Alright guys, I'm starting a new video. I am going to be ranking all the bosses, not the bosses, you know, like the Ice King stuff, the bosses that are at the end, like the paint guy and stuff. So, without further ado, this is my opinion, remember that, and let's get to the ranking. Alright, so number one is going to be the painter. Now, why I put painter on this list is this is just mediocre. Literally, he comes out, brings a paint something alive that he painted. Like, he builds like carrots, he builds unicorns, he even builds this one block dude from Minecraft. He builds like anything. You do not want to run into these things. These will like lower your house a lot. And when I mean a lot. But usually you would know to not right away go face in front of something. New players will probably do that. Fear not, I have played this before. Like I played this a long time ago, so I would know such a thing. Yeah, so painter guy, really hard. Once you start getting them down to a quarter health, you will start saying foil and then just spawning everything in. Don't worry, these guys won't follow you. They're one shot also, and they will just go in a straight line. Just try to make sure you're not in their path, and then without dying and stuff, you can just go ahead and start killing them. And someone tell me, what is this? He says. Yeah, so I don't really know what he's saying there. If someone could put it in the comments, then that would be great for me. Nothing else really. Let's go on to number 3. Now in the third spot is going to be the king or the ending boss. Now why I put him on is like he's super easy to be a big boss at the end, but it's just like an easiest boss ever. Now why I put him in the 4th is just his abilities. First, he does these red crystals. Once you do that, he has a blue and a red ball, which they can be pretty hard if you do not know what to do. So the red ball is where you can attack with your melee, but you cannot use your magic. And then the blue ball is where you can use your magic, but you cannot use your fighting abilities. Now, the third phase is where he just, you know, turned into a little puff ball. Yeah, one of those puffs. Reese's Puffs. Gotta eat them up. Sorry. Alright, I have to get off track. Okay. After you beat him with the ball, he will, I can't remember, what was he turning to? So he turns into a Reese's Puff. After that, he turns into a spider. And stick around for the end because I'll be showing you something very funny that I came up with, but I don't think no one's gonna laugh because I'm super cringy. After he becomes a spider, you want to like juggle him as much as possible, but you can't juggle him. You just want to stay up there and hit him as much as possible. Now, once you kill him, he'll turn back into a Reese's Puff, but he'll drop so many white balls, and then after that, he will just turn into his original self, but grabbing the fire sword. Now, 2 things. Actually, here, let's finish this. After that fight, you go to the credits, and technically you beat the game and that final boss. Also, why I put him on number 3 instead of number 4, he has a fireball which is like a freaking Pokemon. So, he's a Pokemon, fire type. He has this twirl which does a lot of damage if you stay in it. He has a fire slash which does a lot of damage. The fireballs, yeah, I think they do a little bit of damage, but not too much. The annoying part is that, I can't remember, what was it? I can't remember the annoying part that I had for me, but I feel like just the ending part is very annoying. But here's a trick I learned. When you're like running into him, like doing the barrel roll, you could do a glitch where it keeps making you do the barrel roll and keep damaging him. So yeah, you keep damaging him. So that's a pretty good trick. I learned. It was probably the second time I tried to beat this game. By the way, their dragon sword. There you go. That's a stat. Once you're done, you will be flying down with the king defeated. You'll have the crystal and the princess. So that's gonna wrap up number 3. Now let's get to number 2. Now number 2 is going to be, I'm just making these guys name the Fire Lord. Now why I'm putting Fire Lord up here is because he has his companion too, Mr. Mises, which does any command by this guy's orders. He's a little guy that died because we killed him, and we killed him while he's trying to marry one of the queens, and then we killed Mr. Fireman, or whatever you want to call him, in his castle. So they got both revived, and now they're coming for revenge. So basically, why I put this in number 2. This can go super wrong if you do not know what to do, but really you can figure out in like 3 or more tries, or 3 or less tries, because it's easy. But his companion, Mr. Mises, Mr. Mises, look at me. Sorry, I can't do the voice. Mr. Mises does plenty of damage. He does a lot of damage. Almost maybe around about 70 health. Maybe around 70 health. Maybe. And his friend, Mr. Fireman, he will crush you, which will make you go down the ground. You have to use the button, or if you're playing on PlayStation, use your joystick to get out of the ground. But once his little companion, Mr. Mises, is back in the coffin, then you're free to go. But when Mr. Mises is on top of you, or if he's still out, just stay in the ground. Like literally, just stay in the ground. He can't attack you at that point. He'll just, just dash in different places. That's actually another thing. He can dash, which if you keep going in a straight line, that's gonna be a terrible thing for you. Really, he's just hard to beat if you're really new, and if you don't have if you don't know how to beat this boss very well, and also you gotta get a bunch of things you gotta think about. He shoots fireballs out of his eyes once he does 4 free swings with the coffin, because he obviously doesn't have a coffin license. And after he swings that and stuff, then he uses his fireballs. It's probably 5 free times, which I think it's 4 or 5. Really, he just does that. Once he's low on health, you'll be able to defeat him. And without further ado, let's get on to number 1. Number 1. Now, number 1 is going to be the Cast Master, I would like to call him. He is a very hard one. You're gonna need the max potions because, alright, so here's his waves. First wave is gonna be just the regular guys, not big guys. It's gonna be easy, but they're gonna be running around. So I suggest, well, if you hit them, they don't stop running. But I'm suggesting juggling them a lot, even the pirate, because the pirate, if you hit him, he will teleport around the place, hit you in the back and stuff. So you have to juggle. So that's a good test. Just go back to the boat level if you don't really know how to juggle a lot. That can give you some good practice. That's all sweet and all until you get to the second wave. The second wave is the hardest one. You have 3 big guys and a bunch of other guys that can run, do a bunch of damage and stuff, and easily kill you. I died a couple times on this. A couple. So I died on this. You want to watch out for that dark green guy, that big dark green guy. You deal a low amount of damage, but he does a high amount of damage. The people I would suggest going after are the two big guys, the barbarian first because you have the lowest health, and the panda because they both have lower health, but I think they still do a little pretty much damage. And then try to get the green guy, and then you can worry about the little guys after you get the big boys. Now, I died a couple times on this, so this is why it's in number 1. Really, it's pretty annoying how this guy is really stupid. And after that wave, you will be able to fight the Castmaster himself. Now, this guy is basically like your teacher for your powers. So basically, you can use your powers only, but once I suggest getting your powers up first and then your damage, because it's much easier to get your damage up or power up than your damage. Plus, you can have all your abilities ready for the Castmaster once you fight him. And also the big boys too, that's why. So, once you're fighting the Castmaster, it's pretty it's a little bit simple, you know, just simple. You have to just fight him with your abilities. Make sure he does hit with his sword, but let me teach you something. If you use your high jump, you can actually hit him while he's in air and falling down. And also, once he does an ability, if you're quick enough, you can hit him with your own weapon, but he might block it right away after you hit him like once or twice. So once you're able to go through his powers and also make sure you block every single swing he has, then you'll be able to defeat him. And I also have an honorable mention. The honorable mention is basically the warm-up or the fight. They give you 4 enemies every single time in these ones. These are pretty much a warm-up. I actually don't have any beef with this. It's actually pretty nice of how they give us a warm-up like this. But the problem is, it's actually pretty much the same as just other ones. It sends out 4 and then just let you finish that up. Alright guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment, would you like to see the other bosses? Because right now I didn't do those bosses, but I'll do the bosses. Yeah, I'll do the other ones. So much editing. I haven't checked, but last time I checked, we were at 9K viewers. Like 9K views. So that's crazy. I just started at 0 views. Bumped up to 5,000 views. 9,000. I'm almost to 10K, guys. 10K views. That's crazy. So I really want to thank all of you guys just for this happening and me still here making all these videos. It wouldn't be without you. I wouldn't be here basically without you guys. I wouldn't be making these videos for you guys if I wasn't just right here. I'm hoping that this could be my career into the future, maybe. If not, then I was looking at a lot of social studies and stuff. Maybe I'll be working in a social studies like group and stuff when I get older, if YouTube's not working out for me and stuff. And really, you guys have been so nice to me for just watching all these videos. Make sure to go check out Mr. Beige 101. He has a Twitch channel too. Make sure to go check him out. If you want to subscribe to his YouTube, just go type in Mr. Beige 101. If you want to subscribe to Lay's Psycho 1, or if you want to also, if you can't find it like that, go type out his real name. I'm not gonna say his last name, but it's Kamel Afruda and then D. I'm not saying his last name because, well, he didn't tell me, but still, I'm not even gonna say his last name. But anyways, this wouldn't really happen, guys, if it was just for you. I'm saying this like 3 times. I really love you guys so much for making this a dream come true. I'm happy to help out Newgrounds too if they in the future if I get a lot of subscribers. Yeah, Newgrounds, you wanna you wanna sponsor? Okay, I should stop asking. Anyways, this wouldn't be without you guys. I wouldn't be here. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and move on to the funny clip. See you guys tomorrow. Maybe I'll make a video tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video stream. If not tomorrow, then next stream. I'll see you guys in the next stream, or in the next video, or tomorrow. Bye bye, guys. Oh my god, I killed him. Now I want so much gold. Give me so much gold. Oh my god, it's a freaking spider. No, kill it.